This is Juan, and welcome to my channel, One Way Ticket. I am here in Las Terrenas, Dominican Republic, and it's a hot, sunny day here in June, late June 2025, and thanks for joining my channel. I decided to head out to the beach. Sitting in the apartment all day. As you can see, the weather is perfect. Lots of people out here. Lots of people at the beach today. Sometimes there's nobody out here. But it's such a warm and sunny day. Everybody's out, and it's the weekend. It's Friday, so people are getting it in at the beach, like me. And we just take a walk. And so I'm in Playa Las Terrenas. If you don't know where that is, it's in the northeastern part of the Dominican Republic. It's kind of off the regular tourist locations. Most people go to Sosua, Punta Cana. Most people from the States anyway. By the way, I'm from the U.S. Originally from the state of Georgia, Savannah, Georgia. A lot of people mistake me as Dominican, Puerto Rican, Latino. Hablo español. It's great because I can, blend in like a chameleon. And Las Terrenas is a cool place. Very laid back. Just miles and miles and miles of beaches. And right now I'm in Las Terrenas Beach, Playa Las Terrenas. And just ahead of me is let's turn the camera around. Just ahead of me is Playa Punta Poppy, which is a cool spot. Like it's really weird. Like you go there and the wind is intense. It's like the weather changes. Just a mile up the beach, the weather is totally different. It's a lot windier and it's just a different spot. But this place is great. As you can see, there's lots of people out here, like I said. And I started this channel because I'm like a lot of people. I want to get out of the rat race of America. It's gotten a little too much for me this year in 2025. I'm kind of an ambitious, motivated person, but I had a lot of setbacks this year. A lot of setbacks. And while I did have accomplishments, I had some setbacks that just made me say, you know what, I need to get out of here. I look for a place where I can just hit the reset button, but not, blow a bunch of money. And that's how I felt when I went to places like Florida, California. I was up in Chicago for a while. I went to Alaska last month for a job. Didn't work out. Alaska was expensive too, and cold. It was kind of miserable. So I decided on here, Dominican Republic, and been here for a week, and it's been great. I think I'm gonna go take a swim. Come join me. I'll leave the camera here. Hopefully nobody messes with it. Yeah, perfect. All right, and I'm gonna take a swim. Check check me out. Wow, the water is fantastic. Perfect temperature. You know, I go to the beach sometimes and the water is so cold. I'm out here. Whoops, about to leave my keys. Can't forget that. Let's continue this beach walk. But the reason for this channel is, you know, a lot of people think they're trapped in the States. A lot of people think there's no escape from that rat race 9 to 5. This year's been crazy. A lot of people losing their jobs, getting evicted, living out of their cars, their van, their truck. People going broke, these people going crazy, their mental health's out of control. Just a lot. And a lot of people, you know, they don't have a solution. Or when I tell them things, when I tell my friends, some of my friends, I tell them, you know, hey man, I'm leaving America, I'm getting out of the country. And like, where are you gonna go? America's the best place. There's no country better than America. Well, that's true in some instances, but there's other times where, you know, the grass can be greener. And I would say here, you know, Dominican Republic, you can come here and live cheap. So that's one of the topics I wanted to talk about, how you can come here and live off of less than $10 a day. $10 a day? How do you do that? Well, I think about how much money I spent today, and it wasn't a lot. It was I didn't spend any money at all, actually. Well, let me tell you how I set things up. I got me an Airbnb style apartment that I was able to find really easily online. And hold up, let me see this picture. Hey, salud, cute girls. Lots of Italian and French tourists here. What was I saying? I got an Airbnb online. Paid $600 for the month. No, $700. I paid $700 for the month plus a $350 deposit, so $1,050 total. And I got my own fully furnished 1-bedroom, 1-bath with all the amenities included for $700 a month. I get the $350 back when I decide to move out. And I was gonna stay for a couple months because that's how I felt like just crashing out in the DR, Dominican Republic, DR. I was thinking about crashing out in the DR for a few months, but I decided 1 month is fine and I need to move on. And that's my plan right now. I'm just gonna stay for a month and then move on to another spot. So you can see here is tons of palm trees. Getting close to Punta Poppy Beach now. Lots of palm trees here. A lot of people out today. I swear it's not usually this crowded. And where was I at? The apartment. I got my place, walking distance from the beach. All the amenities included: fridge, Wi-Fi, air conditioning, washing machine, privacy. The only thing that's annoying is my neighbor next door has got this little kid. I don't know if he's autistic or he's got some kind of mental issue, but the little kid is just constantly screaming all the time, and crying, screaming. And I'm just like, damn, dude, what in the hell? And the mom keeps him in the house all day. It's like, man, this kid don't need to be in the house. He needs to be outside. You need to be like these kids right here, wasting all his energy on the beach, making sand castles and swimming and running and exhausting himself. Man, golly, man. I mean, this kid's just constantly screaming and crying, running around the house all day. I guess the mom, she's doing her best. I can't judge. I really can't judge. So the kid is annoying. I'm saying he's annoying. But besides that, it's great. Also, I can't say it's the cheapest. I've been to several other countries, so as you watch this channel, you'll know. as you can see, the wind. Man, the wind is just crazy. It's like, you know, like I said, there's just miles of beach here. And if you look right here, like I've got these beaches literally go on for miles. So, and start this channel. That was my thing. I want to start this channel because there's a lot of reasons. Share my adventures. YouTube's the way to go. As long as I don't get like, you know, I've seen stories about YouTubers that shut down accounts, cancel them and stuff for different reasons. I don't want that to happen to me. I would love if I could, you know, amass a lot of followers and channel grows. That would be awesome. Anyway, back to the topic. Living in DR, traveling, you know, $5 a day. That's what I've been successfully doing. So it's, you know, you can't just go to a country and just say, hey, I got no money and expect things to work out. You need some. So like I said, I had to spend money on the initial cost. You gotta have a place to start, right? You know, you didn't have to do like that. If you want to go super cheap, it's always hostels. Hostels, I think it's younger, not always. I'm staying in places, you know, $10, $20 a day. Disgusting, full of party people, druggies. Research the location. really sweet. Those are good any time of the day. You can also buy yuca. spelled Y-U-C-A. Boil that. It's like a sort of similar to a potato, very starchy, but filling and cheap. For some reason, I love the French fries here. You get a bag of frozen French fries for like $3 here. That'll last you a couple of meals. You can make that as a snack anytime. Pasta's huge here because there's a huge Italian population here. Like, hear a lot of people, speaking Italiano. A lot of French and Italian, and yeah, pasta. But the spaghetti, actually, the pasta is cheap. The spaghetti sauce is expensive, and that's the thing I found about a lot of the foods in the supermarkets here. Local brands are cheap. Dominican-made food is cheap. Most American items are like triple the price, and it looks crazy. It's like, wow, why is Heinz ketchup like 3 times, 4 times as much as the local ketchup? And of course, the taste and the quality is different too. But it's not unbearable. I mean, compared to what you pay for food in the States, it's not unbearable at all. Trying to get my face out the can. Let you see more. Of the scenery, not just me. Look at that. That is beautiful. And you hear the kids. They're loving it. They love the beach. They absolutely love it. She's like, hey. And what else? Where are we at? I tend to lose my train of thought. So, that's just how I am. I'll lose my train of thought. I'll go off on little tangents. But I've been here for 10 days. Today's like day 10. I should have started this on day 1, but I had a lot of things to think about when I got here, and I had to like build up my motivation to get out here, actually get out of the house and go to the beach. So making this channel really helps me out a lot, because that's motivation now. Just get out here and enjoy this beach and this vibe and this lifestyle in DR. And more about me, I guess you could consider me a world traveler. I've been to several different countries. Been traveling since I was a kid, actually. And I love it. Love experiencing new places, new culture, new people, making friends, feeling the vibe, different places, learning. I think traveling helps you grow a lot, helps you become a better person, makes you appreciate where you come from, especially from America. I appreciate a lot of things that we have in America that people, Americans take a lot for granted, like clean streets, running water, flushing toilets, hot water in the shower, non-stop electricity, your Wi-Fi never cuts off, no stray animals, animal control. Animals here are pretty good though. Like, I've seen worse. I lived in the Philippines for several years, and It's like zero animal control. And you can see the difference. So yeah, travel makes you appreciate where you come from. But you know, I think the vibe now is a lot of people want to get out of USA. They're like, you know, I'm sick of this. No jobs, it's crazy gas prices, food prices, inflation, stagflation, black fatigue, white fatigue, Latin fatigue, immigration, ICE raids. Eggs aren't cheap anymore. Crazy government leaders, politicians. The job market is what's crazy for me. Like, not just that, people are nuts. Phone addicts, antisocial. Family members aren't family anymore. Family turning against you. I had a family member do some really, and that's one of the reasons I'm here. That's one of the reasons I'm here right now. I had a family member do some really foul-ish to me. I mean, I wouldn't wish it on anybody. What happened to me? See, this happened in February, March, maybe 4 months ago. And I'm still reeling. I'm still suffering because of what happened to me. Insane. What happened to you, Juan? I'll tell you in another. That's a whole nother video. That's a whole nother video. Let's just keep this one in the introductory phase, because you know it might take me 2 hours to. It might take me 2 hours to explain that story. More than 2 hours. But yeah, I went through some stuff in 2025. Seriously went through a lot in 2025, and we're only halfway done with this year. I'm like, wow. I'll tell you a little bit more about me. I'm currently a professional boxing promoter. Wow, boxing promoter. Whoa, that's unique. Yeah, it is. I love boxing. Great sport. I got into it late. You know, I was never a professional boxer, but I've always been a fighter. I have a bachelor's degree in marketing, so I had a friend who's not a friend anymore. That's another video. Friends that are no longer friends. But at the time we were best buds. We had a job together. I taught English in several different companies, and we go to lunch every day. Me and this dude me and this dude shared everything. And you know, as he learned about me, he's like, "Hey man, you know, I'm a referee, I'm a judge in boxing, man. You really need to start working in boxing management and possibly promotion." This is when I was in the Philippines, and that's what I did. I got into boxing management and promotion. I was like, yeah, man, let's do it. You know, I'm that kind of dude. If you've got an idea, let's do it, man. Let's shit, why not? And so I got into it. Started with a female pro boxer. She was a light flyweight from Taguig City, Philippines. And I ended up working in a major British promotion for my first professional fight as a manager. I was not recognized by the Philippines government. The people who work in the sports division of it's called the Games and Amusement Board in the Philippines. And these people were like the biggest gatekeepers. They acted like boxing was something that they could gatekeep, and I'm not allowed to work in this industry. And it was weird. Like what the hell? Why would you? Why do you not welcome people to the sport? Like, boxing is a very unique business. But yeah, gatekeepers. They did not want me working in boxing. It's like, man, we don't want this American taking our business, or you know, that was their mindset. Like, I'm gonna take their business and destroy something they built. I don't. Philippines has got some weird stuff sometimes. That's a great country. I recommend everybody visiting the Philippines once. But there's some things about that place. Wow. Wow. Look at the sunset. Can you see that sunset? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. A little hard with the camera. Let's get out of the sun. But take a couple photos while I'm shooting this video. But yeah, I got into boxing back then, and I'm currently a pro boxing promoter. I'm currently planning my 11th professional show, number 11, in Colombia. Yeah, Colombia. A lot of people think Colombia is a dangerous place. Don't believe the movies. Colombia is probably one of the most awesome countries in Latin America. And I've never felt any danger there. Zero danger. It does help to learn a little Spanish though. I would say Spanish gets you very far in Latin America. And if you don't know Spanish, then yeah, you could be vulnerable sometimes. I would say you got to be able to communicate, or at least have a buddy or somebody to help you out. But that's one of the valuable things I've learned and prepared myself for in life. When I was back in high school, I intensely studied Spanish, and that definitely paid off for me over the years. So if you're young and watching this, invest in yourself, invest in your education, learn different languages, because you have no idea how that's going to benefit you in the future. This part of the beach I've never walked on before. Let's just keep this walk going. I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying talking to you on this channel. It's kind of a mental therapy for me. Now I know why people do this on YouTube. This is sort of mental relief. I can release, and I honestly believe there's people out here who actually want to hear what Juan has to say. And a little bit about the channel name, One Way Ticket. It's One Way Ticket. It's just a cool, catchy theme I thought of, and hopefully it'll help you remember my channel. And before I forget, at the end of the video, I'm going to go ahead and ask you to hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to me, because if I see you subscribe, that's going to motivate me to make more of these. And who knows where it's going to take us in the future, right? So where was I at? Like I said, I tend to lose my train of thought, but That's what makes me unique. That's what makes this channel unique. I don't have to stay on topic. I'm entitled to lose my train of thought, you know. But I was talking about boxing. Yeah, I'm on my 11th pro show. It's gonna happen on July 26th in a town called Sagun, Colombia. So stick around with me, and I'm going to promote that show from Colombia, and I'll be shooting vids for this channel from Colombia. So this is something that you can look